Types of riders. Disclaimer: this is meant for entertainment purposes. The opinions of this channel are not those reflected by this video topic or other riders. In other words, it's a joke, snowflake. Piss off on your hate. The adventurer will take any road possible on a whim, usually well prepared, and think long and hard of the types of roads they'll take. They usually ride long distances and research the bikes best suited for the adventure that they want. They have no brand that they're loyal to. They don't really care as long as it gets them from A to B without breaking down. The Squid, the motorcyclist that all other motorcyclists love to hate, voted most likely to make a complete nuisance out of themselves. Look for barely protected bodies, loud pipes, and sketchy maneuvers. You can usually see them inside shorts, sandals, a tank top, and riding along without a care in the world. Squids are to be avoided at all costs. The Rube. The rich urban biker, or Rube for short. They are a combination of brand and style loyalist with a splash of social media poser. They usually undergo a midlife crisis of some sort. Their professions usually consist of dentists, doctors, or lawyers, or those with high incomes buying their way into the rider lifestyle, going all in on the biggest, baddest bike on the market, and not really knowing how to ride them. They hated other riders early on in life and would call the cops on their neighbors for revving their bikes as they worked on them. Typical Karens, or Kens as the case is. Usually part of a homeowners association, you know. They buy the expensive bikes and clothes and ride on weekends or only on Sundays. They spend a lot of time washing and waxing their bikes, not really riding that. They know enough to get by as a rider, but not enough about the rider lifestyle. They go to the gas stations or bars, posing with their buddies for pictures and with the bikes. You can usually spot these people a mile away. The Loyalist. Quite simply, this motorcyclist will ride only their brand or style of bike. Other motorcycles or riders are beneath them. It's their brand or style or nothing else. No reasoning, no exceptions, no ifs, ands, or buts. That's all there is to it. The mechanic. This motorcyclist enjoys a good ride just as much as the next one, but is equally at home in the garage, enjoying working on their machine. To this gearhead, developing a good relationship with the motorcycle certainly means being able to take it apart and put it back together again, as long as there are no extra parts at the end of the venture and runs. Mechanics enjoy the bikes they ride as it is the one they take care of. Greasy hands and other body parts are all part of the game to them. These are the ones who get called up by other riders for assistance with their bikes. As long as there is a cold beer and nachos, they are cool with it in the end. The mini rider, or the Grom rider. Riding those small little bikes, doing wheelies, as well as spending most of the time changing their tires. They ride mountain bikes or dirt bikes, expect their bikes to be taking a beating from time to time, but expect them to be able to magically afford a new bike if one happens to bite the dust. Might be seen in the parking lot without permission and traveling in packs. May also double as a Squid with a keen death wish if you happen to see one going down the highway pulling an extended wheelie. The poser. They're enthusiasts or own a bike or bikes, but never ride any. They got tired of the dangers, or in some cases are whipped by their spouses. It's me or the bike type situation. You know how that goes. They love motorcycles, they have the gear, but at times take it a little bit too far. They set up fake accounts and live a life that is not real. This is a social media type of life. They take pictures or copy photos of places they want to ride to places and add them to their own pages. They join all sorts of groups, but are not an active rider. They go to bars or events and pose like they ride, but don't. They wear the gear, they have the patches they bought from eBay or Amazon. The Motovlogger. They do it for the gram or the tube. They ride whatever and document their life for the hopes of more viewers and likes. Usually people that never get enough attention as a kid or were loved by their families. He's a weirdo type people. The outsiders on one end, or where the quarterbacks or cheerleaders that got injured early in their sports careers and are trying to reclaim some sort of fame. Brand loyalty means nothing as long as it gets those likes. You can usually pick these riders out as they have a camera in hand or talking to it or to another person on the camera. They usually ride long distances to get videos and release several days and ride over a few months' times. They work with others and usually travel in packs to events. Their bikes will have cameras as well as their helmets. Like the adventurer, they know the roads they are taking and prepare for most likely anything, unless it makes more sense for video content not to. The overall goal is to make this their main source of income and live the free lifestyle we all hope to have. We all truly hate and love the Motovlogger for the freedom and for the rides that they get exposed to. So, what type of rider are you? I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and click that like button and please subscribe. As always, ride safe and I'll see you on the next ride.